Today is the first day of February, so I'm going to talk about my February reads. Last month, I did my 2 book club books, my nonfiction, and a book that I wanted to read that I currently owned. This month, I'm going to do a little bit more because I realized I read a lot more in 1 month, so I might as well extend it. Plus, I already started a couple of books that I'm going to be ending up finishing in February, so those will go to the list too. First book, I don't have the physical book because I haven't been to my book club yet this month, and that's when I get it, is The Soulmate Equation. Christina Lauren, I believe, is who writes it. No idea what it's about other than I think it's about the chemistry of when you fall in love and when you can find who you're most compatible with. So that should be interesting, taking a scientific look at it. My other book club book is James by Percival Everett. And that is actually going to be the story of Jim from Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn. So it's from his perspective when he realizes that he's going to be a slave. I'm not sure if it's the older version of Jim or where in the story it's supposed to place, but I know that's kind of the concept, is that it's that character. The book that I'm going to read that I currently own is Mary Poppins. I've never read it. P.L. Travers. I decided I'm going to read it. I know it's considered a children's book, but is anything really a children's book? I think we can all learn from everything. But I'm really excited. I've owned this for a couple of years. I bought it from Half Price Books for $2.98. But I decided that's one that's going to get read. My nonfiction book, I actually already started it, is The High Five Habit. Mel Robbins. She just came out with a new book. Super, super popular. This is not her first. I know that she was the author of the 5-Second Rule. So it's a motivation, get yourself out of bed, make yourself feel better kind of a book. So I decided I wanted to read her The High Five Habit before the new book because there's a wait list and I don't know when I'm going to get to that one, but I figured that's a good nonfiction. I also decided I'm going to read a second nonfiction this month that I know of for a fact, which is Matthew Perry's biography that he wrote. I think it hits a little bit harder now that he passed away. So it'll be interesting to hear about his addiction struggles and some of the stories he tells about his life now that we know what happened in the end. So I'm looking forward to reading that one as well. And I decided to add a little fun book in here too. I already started it. Alexis Henderson, An Academy for Liars. Dark academia, fantasy. Not really sure what it's about. I'm not very far in, other than there's a girl that gets magically invited to this school. And she finds out that she has some sort of a power of persuasion and powers. And now she's going to go into her classes and figure out what this college is about. So it just sounded like fun. And a couple of other people recommended it for me. So it's also a new book from what I know of. So those are my books that I'm reading in February. And then, of course, at the end of February, I'll talk about them, if I liked them, if I didn't, and all those good things.